I know that Tampa won. Like I am that kind of ahead in like what's going on. Robbie, are you not? I mean, why don't you go ahead and tell us how your day was anyways until I get this up. I'll probably find the script. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I didn't know if I was coming on the show.
Why, Robbie? Why didn't you know if you were coming on or not?
Because I have like 3 cavities, right? And so I had to go get my cavities filled, but they had to put this like numbing cream in there, and then they put a needle in it to numb it again. By the way, my doctor was fine. And so when they went to do so when they went to
I got that in.
Yeah, I had to slide it in. But yeah, so like he put it in, he numbed my mouth, and then left me for like 20 minutes where I took a well-deserved nap. And then he came back, he's like, all right, you ready? I was like, what? And so him and another chick were just all in my mouth today. But like half of my mouth was slumped. And so like and I have videos of it. It's really gross. I don't understand.
I wish you had the videos. We could pull them up right now and be like, all right, I mean, you took the videos yourself, so I feel like it's not pictures of anything.
I sent the videos to like my sister and a couple of friends. This video will never see the light of day, okay? Because like and then I have to go back tomorrow for my very last cavity.
Okay, so they filled 2 today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
both sides?
No. So that like they can't because like I had to go back the other day I think last week. But yeah, today they filled them, and then like my mouth was slumped. They're like, oh, it's only gonna last for 2 hours. Girl, I went at like 11 something, and tell me how around 5 o'clock my mouth was still slumped. I was like, I can't.
I know when guys, you have to believe her when she called me earlier. Like I couldn't really notice it when she pulled on her mask, but then when she smiles and it's just like, hey Sam, I said, oh my God, girl.
And I was like, is this what Botox is like? It was so bad. And I have to deal with the same thing tomorrow. And I'm just like, I really hope, like, I was so scared that what my plan was that if it was so slumped, I was just going to get a piece of paper with thick, juicy lips and just have it like right here. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Like I was prepared for anything, you know. But I did hear about the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie, I did not care about the Super Bowl. I did not watch it. All I know, I was in the gym.
Oh wait, girl, wait, before we even go into that, I still have some comments to make. So for anybody who hasn't went to the dentist yet, you know, due to COVID and stuff like that, is there any new restrictions, you know, like how it is? Like, do we have to like wear a mask in there? I mean, like it's kind of hard. You have to take it off. Though.
No,
like,
everyone has to wear masks, but when they operate and like clean your mouth and stuff, they're wearing masks and stuff. You can't wear a mask when you get your teeth done, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that. But
so there's nothing really new to the procedure, like nothing.
No, girl, they want their money. Okay, don't like they're just come on, let's go next.
They're like, we'll see you tomorrow, Robbie. Again, same one, same time.
Yeah. I hope I get the same cute doctor.
Hopefully. Oh my goodness.
He didn't have no ring on his finger.
Oh, okay. Yes, you be watching now. I mean, he could have just been like, he was not wearing it.
Girl, he was all in my mouth. I don't know if we can kind of like get past that because I can't get past it. He was all in.
Well, anybody out there who's, you know, in a relationship, you should be wearing a ring on your finger. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, it would be really nice, an indicator to know, like, if you're in a relationship, please wear the ring so we know. But if you're not wearing it, we're gonna just shoot our shot. Absolutely.
Girl, I wasn't about to shoot my shot because, like, by the time he came back in, my mouth was like this, and I was gonna talk to him.
He's like,
he's like, so what do you do? Like, I can't ask him what he's doing. He's like, come on.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love your story.
So you saw the Super Bowl?
Wait. So I do have the whole thing here. The little the ad thing here pulled up. Should I do the ad again?
If you want.
I mean, I think I said everything. Hold on. Zingo TV is also available on Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire, TV Sticks, Roku Assist, and all smart TVs 2016 and forward. Download the app, you know, the Zingo TV app on iOS and Android devices. I think I said that. Leave a comment. It's free. So the Spanish World and Her Network here on Zingo TV channel 251. I think I just probably already said that anyways, like summed it up.
Like, all right, we got it.
Okay, we got it. Okay, let me just close that anyways, but next time I'm not going freestyle. So yes, this Super Bowl, I mean, you got to know who performed. I know you know who performed. Come on.
So, like I said, I didn't care about the Super Bowl, but to my knowledge,
but the main star,
The Weeknd was there. I know. H.E.R, I love H.E.R. She was there.
Oh, amazing.
I
There was only a couple. That's pretty good because there's only 2 left that you kind of missed out on, or 3. But we're gonna talk about that. So the weekend and his performances. I think I've asked about this too with his head wraps. You know, the head wraps that people wear that he does for his thing. He wasn't wearing it, but everybody around him, it was like this cinematic, huge thing going on. There was a lot of dancers, and you know, it came clutch because now that we're in a pandemic, it was almost like everyone was wearing a mask around him. Do you understand? So I was like, you know what? You know, it worked out. It's convenient. You know what I mean?
Oh, go ahead.
This is a big thing for Toronto as well. I know you're in the States there, but here in Toronto, John Tory named yesterday, he officially made yesterday, which is February 7th, the weekend day. It's so weird. I know, because John Tory is our mayor, in the city of Toronto, but he made the city of Toronto, yesterday's the weekend day. And on the February 6th, he made, Bob Marley Day for the city of Toronto. I don't know. I think he's just making all these days. I didn't even know mayors can do that. Because I guess Bob Marley wanted unity and, you know, like one love and one peace and stuff. And the weekend, like, I mean, he was from Scarborough originally, which is my area. And he used to be like, when I say close to homeless, like he was rapping outside of our mall, which is like Eaton Center down here.
Weekend rapping?
One of my friends dated him when he was kind of close to homeless. Listen. This is when back then he was, you know, one of those rappers outside of a mall, just like, oh, you don't know, you know, like trying to do their what's and stuff. Okay, and we're just like, okay, we're like, all right, you know.
Talk about listen to my album, and then like they'll give you like the ones in Times Square. They're like, oh, you listen to my album, blah blah blah. You're like, okay.
He was doing that. That's why I tell you, Robbie, you would have known him. You would have been like, you know, and it was like a long time like that. But we are so proud of him. That's why we're like Scarborough, like not even Toronto, but you're repping our neighborhood, Scarborough, like. You was rapping outside of the mall. Everybody was there. Like, you know, it was just one of those. So I know a lot of people are proud of him. We now have a day of him. I feel like the weekend day is also a cool name. The weekend day. Like, it's like, I feel like it should be a 3-day weekend though. Like, I don't even understand. Like,
I think you should have the weekend day on the weekend.
Okay. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you so much for those comments. Thank you so much for those comments. But you know, but yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
What day is it on? It falls on like a Friday. What was the weekend day?
So February 7th, which was yesterday, because today's February 8th, it falls on a Sunday. So I'm like, it doesn't, you know. But then February 6th is Bob Marley Day. So
I mean, Bob Marley Day is kind of dope. The weekend's pretty dope. He was on American Dad. Like, please go watch the episode of American Dad. It's so funny. It's literally funny. I love it. But no, I heard, so like I said, I was in the gym on the elliptical and stuff, minding my business.
And I mean, isn't there TV screens there too as well for you to be watching highlights?
Yeah, but and it was talking about it, and it was saying that the weekend was getting criticism for his performance, and I was just like, I don't care about this.
What about you? So you didn't listen to the criticism here?
Bro, I couldn't even hear. I had my headphones in. I was listening to Cardi B's new song. It's great.
If it's up, then it's done. We should be talking about
sing it on here because it's not family. There's not even a clean version of it yet, not to my knowledge.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. At least the title's inappropriate. I mean, appropriate. Like, you know, if it's up, then it's done. You know, longest time I thought she was talking about like thongs. I was like, yes, you're right. It does get stuck.
Wait,
and then I was like,
that's what you thought she was talking about?
Yeah, thongs, like just the underwear, like.
No.
I know. After my sister was like, that's not it. I'm like, oh, you know, I guess because I don't wear those type of panties. Like, you know, anyways. But going back on the weekend thing, I was just gonna read a little quote that John Tory, like our mayor of the city of Toronto, made. He said, "This Sunday, on Super Bowl Sunday, we celebrate the weekend as he becomes the first Canadian to headline a solo halftime show and only the third Canadian ever to perform live at one of the world's most watched events. Millions of people will be watching him and cheering him on, but we know Scarborough, a community he continues to support, will be cheering the loudest." And that is so true, because I'm like, woo, you know, like, let's get it.
It's crazy your friend dated him. Does she have pictures?
I know. But he was like, you know, back then it was different. Like, you know, some people were like, oh, we told her, we're like, you should have pushed through, but it was a lot. Robbie, I'll give you the dates later, but that was not going to be pushed through.
So he was a brokey? Is what you're saying? He was a brokey?
Definitely brokey. And I know we are familiar with that area.
We can talk about that one later if you have time. I want to talk to you about that.
At the end of the show, we will be touching upon different relationships here as Valentine's Day is coming up on the 14th. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we get through everything today. Also, okay, please tell me you know who Jasmine Sullivan is.
I love her.
I'm not scared of lions. And ooh, she sang with Eric Church, which is this country singer, and they sang the anthem, right? The whole anthem, and they did a duet. And I think, you know, with being a big fan of Jasmine Sullivan, I feel like she could have held it down on her own. But and Eric Church has made some comments in the past saying like, I would never do like a duet like this or anything like that. But due to the riot that's happened at the Capitol in January, he's like, you're right, we need unity more than ever. So, you know, having two different artists, country and R&B, you know, black, white, and like having them come together with different backgrounds and different genres of music. And you need to hear that one. I don't know if you watched it, but you need to hear it. It was a different anthem, girl. Like when I tell you this was, it worked.
Not the same foreign anthem every year.
This one was different because she was doing her, you know how her voice is, you know, that powerful R&B kind of soul. And he's doing his country guitar and they're going at it in this duet at the anthem. And I said, I didn't even know that would work. It clicked, it worked. And, you know, like, I think I give a lot of credit to Jay-Z and, what's the place called? It's called Rock Nation. Like, I give a lot of credit to them for really bringing this together, bringing in the unity. You know what I mean? Because last year we even had Latinos, you know, Shakira and J-Lo doing the Super Bowl, right? So the diversity they've been bringing to the table, the diversity we've been seeing with all of this, amazing. This performance was outstanding. You know, I loved it.
You told me I need to check this out.
You gotta check it out. You know what? I'm just gonna jump to and our next person too. I know you know her. Like I feel like I knew her from the inauguration on Joe Biden's, but the poet.
That chick that was like, I didn't watch the inauguration, but
you know who I'm talking about. Amanda Gorman.
Yeah, she got famous for her poem.
Yes, this is the first time we have a poet in a Super Bowl though. So she was going at it and like, you know, this is like her breakthrough year. Like, you know, first the inauguration and whatever. And she tweeted out too, she's like, do I have the tweet here? Did I screenshot the tweet? Come on. She said, I also wanted to be the first to say that while it might seem like this opportunity must have came from my inauguration fame, I've actually been talking with the Super Bowl for weeks now, far prior to my invite to the inauguration. Had to keep the blessing a secret till now though. So like, I mean, this is a flex for her because she's saying like, you know, she's been talking to the Super Bowl way before Joe Biden's, you know, inauguration thing, you know, but, you know, for her to stunt like this, I'm like, oh, okay. I feel like I know her. She's like she's 22, you know, she's, you know, and she's doing her thing. And
I never heard her poem. Never.
You gotta hear it. You gotta hear. She's amazing. And like, I don't know, like she just brings so much like light to words. Like, you know, I feel like the next generation that's coming up behind us is gonna be like, you know what I mean? The way she's using words and her tone to like, I don't know, it was just a vibe and she set the tone for the whole show. Like, you know, it was good. I'm trying to think her poem was about the frontliners though, like, you know what I mean, the heroes and stuff like that. Right. So that she did for it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, essential workers and stuff.
Yes, essential workers and stuff. Yeah, because, you know, everything else was like America. Even her saying like, I think America is beautiful or something like that. Like, you know, theirs was all around that. But her poem, which was about frontliners, was more about like, you know, the pandemic, the crisis we're facing. You know what I mean?
I have to listen to this. It sounds like it's really good.
It was. When I tell you, it was so diverse. Like I was just there for the entertainment. I was here for it. Like the amount of diversity, I was like, get it. Oh my goodness. And then I think during her poem, we had the deaf rapper Warren Wawa, and he was basically stealing the show. Like he was doing American Sign Language, but like he was going at it and really like, you know, when they're enjoying it and it's just like boom, like, and we're like, sir, Wawa, calm down. You know, so it was a lot. If you guys haven't watched it, you should definitely tune in. And then her, as we were talking about her. So why don't you go ahead and tell us about her, like, you know, who is she as an artist and everything like that.
So she's a New York-based artist. I'm pretty sure she's from Brooklyn, but like she kind of has like some R&B, kind of like soul feel to her, and I love everything about her. I swear, her, if you ever watch this, I love you so much. I'll take you to dinner, okay? Not a real fancy dinner, but I'm gonna take you to dinner. But like honestly, she had the guitar and everything, and I saw pictures where like people around her like wore masks and everything, but I caught a glimpse of her performance. It was still fire. And she's also she sings about issues too. Like there's one song, guys, check it out. It's called Damage. If you have been hurt, if someone has hurt you, listen to Damage. but listen to it in the shower. Like it's something you want to vibe with in the shower.
The way you promoted her right now,
have that nice shower cry. Okay, it's okay to have a shower cry. Just do it. All right.
Absolutely.
So, it's called Damage. And also she during the time of like the protests and stuff like that, she also had a song called I Can't Breathe. It's a great song too. It definitely
was that about George Floyd?
Yes. And
okay.
And it speaks out to more of like the issues that nowadays people are uncomfortable to talk about, because in society a lot of like, also have you ever heard of the show called Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist?
No, what is it about?
It's like a musical-ish type show, but like this
is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Hulu. Girl, you got Hulu?
Okay. Girl, I'm gonna get Hulu now, because I feel like every show you recommend on here is, sorry girl, it's on Hulu. Sorry girl, it's on Hulu. I'm like,
it's on Hulu. Or if you could just get, you can also get Disney Plus. I got my friends.
I have Disney Plus. I have Disney Plus. But is that show on there?
No, I'm just saying you get Disney Plus. But no, I forgot. I lost my train of thought before that.
You were just talking about the show.
Her.
Yeah, her, and you were talking about this show. Like you were talking about her activism, and then you were talking about.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember what the show's called. That you were just talking about the show. You said, have you ever seen a show called
Extraordinary Playlist? Yeah, Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. So like I said, she really speaks about a lot of issues that people are afraid to talk about. And but recently on this new episode of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, there was an issue where like they're programmers, they're coders, and they're
speaking of coding, I'm like, coders out here. Who do we know? Robbie's a coder out here for you guys. I don't know.
Girl, coding has been turning my hair white. Okay. I have no life right now coding. But no, okay, let me spit this out real quickly. So basically, in this episode, they work for a software engineering company or whatever, they're coders, but there's an issue with one of their programs where they can't recognize people's face, like basically people of color, they can't recognize their face. And so one of the characters, I think his name is Simon, he's the spokesperson of the company, and he's faced with this dilemma. He's just like, so my boss wants me to like he's the only like person of color in power that works for the company. And he's just like, yeah, I work for a company where there's not that many like people of color and stuff like that, but I don't want to get more into it. I think you guys should really watch it. It's very enlightening, and plus the ending was great. And
what is it called again?
Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. It's fire.
Zoe's Extraordinary
musicals. That's why I used to like Glee before, but Glee was
you love the musicals? You love the musical shows?
I do. I love musicals.
I feel like some shows have tried to do that. Like I was watching Riverdale the other day, and they try to break out a song, and I was like,
None.
It doesn't work. But that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, are you sure? Are they singing like every 24/7 in Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, or
no? But like there are some parts where in the show where I'm just like, let me fast forward real quick. Because like, just like towards the end of the first season, it was a little depressing, and I was like.
Next.
But it was all right. But okay, well, let's go ahead and touch it. We got 5 minutes left, so let's go ahead and touch on the Valentine's Day topic.
Girl, I know you wanted to talk about this. Wait, hold on. Did we cover all the artists? So her, Amanda Gorman, The Weeknd, Jasmine Sullivan, and Eric Church. Yes, and obviously the Def Rapper as well, Wawa, and was that it? Yep. So go ahead. You are ready.
Girl, let's just circle back. I just accidentally picked my nose. Let's circle back. Remember that fool I was
Someone's getting a little excited.
Yeah, remember that fool I was talking to you about? The one that gave me a really nice hug?
Right. So for you guys who don't know, let me just speed you up to date. Robbie did go on a date recently. I hope she finds the Valentine's perfect one on the 14th. I mean, we do have a couple. How many days till Valentine's Day? Let's see. Let's do a countdown here.
I know.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days left till Valentine's Day. So we're gonna go ahead, but so she was talking about this day that she went on, and he gave her this intense hug, and you guys know what I'm talking about when this hug just felt a little bit more not PG, it was a little rated R there.
Not
so we're going ahead and talking about that. So continue, Robbie. I'm just trying to catch them up.
But the day was like, man, because I ended up kind of paying for everything. And then let's give him a code name. Let's call him Brokey. All right. So
Brokey.
Yeah, let's call him Brokey. So I went out with Brokey, and then he hit me up not too long ago, whatever. And We were talking about
first,
hanging out.
first, I want to know too, is it wrong? I know you said you paid on the first date and stuff like that. Is it wrong to kind of do something like that? Especially like, you know, I mean, not that it has anything to do with gender, but like, what do you feel? Like, why is this?
I personally don't care that I paid because I asked him on the date. I was like, hey, do you want to come to the show with me? Whatever. He's like, yeah, sure, blah, blah, blah. But like what I didn't know when we got there was like, there was like a two something minimum per person. And I forgot my ID. I was like, oh, I'll just order us food or whatever. And I mean, and then he didn't like order anything. And I was like, hey, it's a 2-person minimum. It's cool. He was just like, nah, I'll just tell the waiter no. I was like,
right. So from there, guys, that's when she started feeling and sensing out the cheap vibes. And that's when,
girl, because on the way there, we had great conversation and it was fine. And then also like when we sat down on our table, girl, when we sat down on our table, whatever, he removed his mask. I was like, where did that mustache come from? Because it wasn't in your pictures. Like, that was the first thing I noticed.
Barbers are, I don't know if barbers are locked over there, but I mean, is it? I mean, we actually doesn't need to go to the barbers for a mustache. You could just shave that off.
I know. Actually. I hate mustaches.
You don't like it?
I don't like porn stashes. I'm okay with the mustache, but like it looked like a porn stash to me. I'm gonna clip it off in his sleep.
Do you prefer beards or mustaches?
No, I hate beards even more. Unless you let that.
Do you just want that baby smooth?
No, girl, I don't want the baby smooth. I like if you have that like nice like shadow, you got some coming. I don't know. Like I don't want you to be a baby face.
Nice shadow as in like Childish Gambino, not Childish Gambino. What's his name?
Childish Gambino got no shadow.
No, I'm thinking of the other one. What's the other one's name? From Guava Island. Did you watch the show with Rihanna?
What's Guava Island?
What is it? Chance? Is it Chance the Rapper? There's one of them.
I like Chance the Rapper.
Who's the one who says "This is America"?
That's Childish Gambino.
Okay, yeah, he does have a shadow thing. He did in that.
He did.
You didn't realize? I think so.
Show you.
I don't know. Maybe my memory serves correct, but I was like,
I'll have to show you a picture later. Fast forward, he wanted to hang out, and I was just like, because I was looking for a cute outfit, and I was debating. I was like, maybe I should shave my legs. So I'm over here looking like Chewbacca, and I asked him, I was like, and I texted him, I was like, do you think I should shave my legs? He's just like, well, you don't want.
Did you text like this too?
Yeah, this is my text. And he's just like, well, I like girls that are shaved. I was like, boy, grow up. All right. I am 26 years old. I have to shave for you. So I took my Chewbacca legs and I went to bed. I was not going to hang out with him. And then I like matched with this other guy. He's a doctor. And so girl, and we already like made a date. Girl, when I tell you.
These dentists and doctors, what's going on out here?
Girl, we got to level up. We got to lock them down. Okay. All right. I have goals this year. So like, no. So after I made the date, girl, I went into the bathroom. I took my Chewbacca legs. I shaved everything. All right. I have a cute outfit and everything for this. Like he's a surgeon or something.
Okay.
His name is Jose. That's his
name. Oh, you want to say it on here? What if he's on here and he's just like
Jose, how you doing? I doubt he'll watch it, but I mean,
I don't feel
we'll see how that one goes. What about you?
Yeah, so keep us posted on this. I mean, guys, fingers crossed. I feel like I'm watching a season of Arabi. I know it's time now, but we're gonna keep you posted on that. How can we get a hold of you, Arabi, though?
Once again, you can find me at _FOR_Arabi, ARABI. Also, I'm going to be watching some more of The Bachelor with my roommate, Kevin.
Hey, say hi, Kevin. Woo! Yes. Yeah. And you guys can get a hold of me at Samantha_media on Instagram and at Samantha_media on Twitter with an extra A at the end. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks, Arabi.